Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Industrial disputes introduction part we have seen, like what are the objectives of Industrial Dispute Act and also types of industrial disputes, what are the causes of industrial disputes. This we have seen. We know the causes and everything, but what is the solution? What is the remedy for this industrial dispute? So that we are going to consider, that we are going to discuss in depth today. There are total 6 points. These 6 points, any of the point can be a solution for this industrial disputes. What are these 6 points or 6 steps you can say? So this will discuss. The first one is tripartite, tripartite and bipartite bodies of the government. These bodies are created and formed by the government. Two bodies, tripartite and bipartite. Tripartite means 3 points, three committees, three bodies have created by the government. This is tripartite bodies. Tripartite bodies, what are the tripartite bodies? Means most noted tripartite bodies are three. One is the Indian Labour Conference. The Indian Labour Conference, that we say it as ILC. Indian Labour Conference is having some rules and regulations which are related to the labour, which are related to the work and working conditions and their welfare point of view. So these things we have to follow. This is going to be helpful for any kind of industrial disputes. And another one, the standing labor committees. Standing labor committees, this committee is SCL. So this committee is also going to solve any kind of problems related to the industrial dispute. There are some standing rules and regulations, so that already mentioned in this, the standing labor committees, so that has to be followed. If it is not following, if anything comes under this committee, very easy to solve the problem. Third one is the committee of conventions. The committee of conventions, a set of people are there, group of people are there, so these people are ready to solve the problem. Any of these three committees, tripartite committees, three committees government has formed. These three bodies are going to work. These 3 points, these three bodies are going to be a solution for any kind of industrial dispute. This is tripartite. And what about bipartite bodies? Bipartite means two parties. Tripartite, three parties. In bipartite bodies means two bodies. Two means employees and employer, simple. So this is going to work out specially only the employer and employee point of view. Any problem comes, they are going to give the solutions. So this is possible with two forms, that is two bodies, work committees and joint management councils. These two are going to work for the bipartite body. So this is one of the best solution for taking out any kind of industrial disputes. Second one is standing orders. Standing orders means a specified set of rules and regulations, a specified set of rules and regulations which controls the working conditions of the employees. A specific set of rules and regulations which controls the working conditions of employees. Related to this, any kind of problem comes, working conditions of employees, then this set of rules and regulations which already mentioned in the standing order, so this is going to solve the problem. This is going to be helpful to solve the dispute of such kind of things. Okay, so this is, we say it as a standing order. Standing order means nothing but a set of specific rules and regulations which are meant to solve the problems of employees and employers, related to the working conditions, related to their work wages problem, or anything it can be, but that set of rules and regulations are going to be helpful. This, remember, duties, it could be duties and responsibilities of employees and employers. Employees or employers point of view, duties and responsibilities are mentioned in this set of things. Okay, so this is mainly to minimize the misunderstanding between the employer and employees. There could be any kind of misunderstanding, that is going to be minimized. The standard orders, standing orders. Okay, next, third one, Labor welfare officer. For every organization, those who are having lots of employees, it is suggested to appoint a labor welfare officer who is having ample knowledge in handling such kind of disputes. So, labor welfare officer is advised, recommended as per the Factories Act 1948. Factories Act 1948. Section 49, subsection 1 and subsection 2. Both are mentioning about the labor welfare officer. How he has to be appointed. 2 points you have to remember. First point is, if the organization is having above 500 employees, if the factory or organization is having above 500 employees, it is recommended at least one welfare officer. At least one welfare officer is must. If it is more than 2500, here we said at least one. More than that one, at more than one also it is okay, but minimum one. If the employees number is 2500, more than 2500, along with this welfare officer, it is also advised to appoint one assistant who will be helpful for the labor welfare officer. Both of them together is going to work uh, to solve any kind of disputes related to the employers and employees. Labor welfare officer. Most of the factories are following it, industries. They are having this labor welfare officer, and his duty is any dispute comes, he'll take care. Okay, one of the best solution. Next, three more points are there. One is workers' participation in management. This we already discussed in the industrial relations and also in industrial disputes. Whenever management is taking any decision, major decisions, in that if we make part and parcel of employees also to participate in the decision making, then they feel very good. Most of the problems can be solved, because rather than the management, employees are having good knowledge about the working conditions of the organization and how is the organization is going on. Every nook and corner they have good idea. So while taking the decision, these people are going to be helpful, and they also feel that I have some respect. I am also part and parcel of the management activities, managerial decisions. I'm involved. That kind of privilege, that kind of satisfaction, the employees will be getting. Employees in the sense trade union members, elected or authorities of the trade union. Automatically, everyone feels that we are also part and parcel. We can minimize such kind of disputes through this participation of the employees in taking the decisions, management decisions. This is also one of the best way. Workers' participation in management. It's a mental and emotional involvement, because mentally and emotionally we are making them close to us, close to the management, that will handle many problems. If problem comes, these people are going to solve the problem. Possibility is there if you make them part and parcel of the management decisions. Next one, grievance procedure. How a problem comes to the management, how to proceed, what is the procedure of grievance handling. So the grievance procedure is to end up the disputes. The main ambition is to end up the dispute. Disputes should not be lingering, or should not be postponed many times. You have to solve it, put the full stop. How? Four steps are developed here. Four steps are developed. For each step, time limit set for each step. Four steps are there. For each step time limit is kept. If time limit is not kept, what happens? Endless it goes. No time bonding means they can take n number of days, n number of time, and keep on going, keep on going. It's like infinity. That is why this step is going to work out. Grievance procedure is, their main ambition is to end up the dispute. There is a four-step procedure is there. For each step, there is a time limit. According to that, we have to end up and wind up. Last one, collective bargaining. Collective bargaining means mainly meeting the representatives. Representative means employees representatives. In other words, we can say trade union members also. Meeting the representatives of employees and management. First party, second party. Both of them meeting together. For what? To solve the problem. It may be related to the work rules, wages, fringe benefits, anything, bonus, working conditions, anything their problems. But meeting both of them together to discuss about any kind of problem that is important. So this process we call it as a collective bargaining. There is a chance of exchange of views, discussion of things, coming to conclusion, or taking various steps, considering more lots of points here, and then lastly they'll come to a conclusion. So collective bargaining is also one of the best way to solve the industrial disputes. Totally how many points we have discussed? Tripartite, bipartite bodies which are prepared, which are governed by the government, and also standing order, set of rules and regulations. Okay. And also labor welfare officer, more than 500, one welfare officer. If it is more than 2500, along with welfare officer, assistant is required. And sixth one, workers participation in management. This will solve a lot of problems. Grievance procedure, 4 steps are there for each step. There's a time limit, and also collective bargaining. Important points. These 6 points definitely going to solve the problem of any kind of dispute. Am I clear? More topics related to the same subject we'll discuss in the coming classes. Did you follow? Please do share these videos with your friends, seniors or juniors, and study well, get good marks. Take the screenshot. Good luck.